Fam, we're back. Easy. Been a long time. EDL, first video of 2025. How we feeling, DZ?
Dude, I feel so great right now, Nate. It's great to be back. I know the league's been waiting for this, so let's give it to them.
Yes, we have. Well, really, this year has been one of our newest, biggest changes years, and we do have our, what we miss dearly, our Joe Dirts and Pay Dirts coming up from UDs. But before we get into that, let's just kind of cover what the off season was. We have new divisions, DZ. I'm sure you are very pleased to be out of the gauntlet of myself, Jerome, and Robbie. You have a new division, DZ. How's the new division up there? What are you, the West, the East? What are you?
Dude, yeah, West
You're the
Side now.
West,
Yeah,
West
West
Side.
Side now. Hey,
Okay.
listen, I'm a little homesick, Nate. I maybe my best team I've ever had right now, and I would love to be kicking all your motherfucking asses, belt to ass. But now I got to do it to Casey, Zoe, and whoever else is in my division. Who else is in my?
Edwards.
Oh,
Edwards.
Edwards. How can I forget?
Yeah, and we got
Sorry, Edwards.
got good old Seward in my division for the swap. But yeah, new divisions. I'll probably cover a little bit more of that maybe when I have more time. And now that we've done this and I see that it's working, we'll get into the history of the divisions and what had happened over the years. But the next major big thing, DZ, in our league this year, bonus points. We're 2 weeks into bonus points. How do we feel so far about what our scoring has done or not done?
Just like I said, I haven't even noticed, Nate. To be honest with you, I mean, like, has there been a game decided by these bonus points yet? They're
There's
kind of.
been there has, but I don't want to get it. We
Oh,
can get into that. We don't have to, but there has been one game for sure decided by a
was it
bonus
you and
point.
Jerome?
Yeah.
Oh
I,
man, the two guys who didn't want the bonus points, man.
Yep,
This is too bad
yep. And now I love it. Now it's my favorite thing that
then.
we've ever put in the league. Great idea. I hope it never leaves as long as it's on my side. But I will before we kind of get into week two or week. Oh, we're doing week two recap, week three previews. I want to go into bonus some bonus talk because I did crunch some numbers. DZ quarterbacks. I'm going to go into each position a little bit. Quarterbacks. We have had one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine quarterbacks hit bonus points over the first 2 weeks. Not one person is we didn't have one person get 2 weeks. So nine quarterbacks across the board. So it seems like a pretty good number to kind of hit a lot of different people, not being, not just one or two guys getting it every week. Running backs. We've had one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight running backs hit a bonus point over the first 2 weeks. Only one of them did it in both weeks. Who is it?
Oh, Cook?
No,
No. JT? No.
no.
I seen like the top five the other day. I should know this one. Who is in the top? No, not Javante. I don't know.
It's Bijan Robinson, and
Uh,
ironically enough, week one he did it with 100 yards receiving. He
uh,
just barely got there. So week two was rushing, week one was receiving. So Bijan is our first bonus point superstar, I guess, if you will. Wide receivers, there's been a lot. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 over 2 weeks have a wide receiver hit bonus point. Wide receivers have a better chance to hit the double bonus points, which is 100 yards receiving and 10 catches in a single game. This has been done twice, once in week one, once in week two. Who are the players that got to double dip?
okay, Jamar did it last week.
Jamar Chase is one.
Okay, fuck, week one. Who popped off in week one, Nate? Puka? I don't know.
It was Puka. Nice job. Puka is the other player that got both of the bonus points. So Jamar Chase, Puka joined Bijan in our bonus point superstar, if you will. Ironically, about Puka and Jamar, they didn't do it in both weeks. They only did it in one where they double dipped, but they did not receive bonus points in each of the first 2 weeks. Only two receivers. Let me look at my list, double check. Only two receivers has double dipped and did it both in week one and week two. Who are they? That received bonus points of any sort.
Oh man, who's off to a good start, Nate? It's not. No, no,
So
no.
it
It's
can't
not
be who.
Pearsall.
No,
It's
it's
not
not
Pearsall.
Pearsall, but Pearsall did hit week one bonus points.
Man, dude, I don't know. I don't know the names
So
here.
we got CD Lamb, done it in both week one and week two. And the number one target here for your Seattle Seahawks, JSN.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Again, having a good start to the year, both week one and week two. So we got Bijan, Puka, Jamar Chase, CD Lamb, and JSN. So far, it's killing the bonus bets. Tight ends, only one tight end in week one, Brock Bowers, and one tight end in week two, Kraft, have received bonus points. So even though we have the lowered standard to 80 yards per game, tight ends are still struggling. It's probably okay. They get the 1.5 bonus on catches. So neither here nor there. I didn't jump into all defensive players and do it the same way as I did offense because there's a lot of them. But I will just to point out I want to just double dip. I'm just going to tell you who they are. We had one player double dip with tackles for losses and solo tackles in week one. That is Sir Vochia. I don't know how to say his name. He's a linebacker on the freaking the Buccaneers. Sir Sovet. Somebody new. I
I
don't
love
know.
it.
Week two, the double dips on players were Roquan Smith with a monster game, and then Henley. Henley got a double dip, a linebacker for the Chargers. So those are what we'll call our bonus point superstars, DZ.
I
Kind
got
of
I got one question on this. Were all these players that you tracked, were they started?
did not look at that part. So we could probably, I would assume in defense, especially, there's players that have been missed as far as the bonus points. Without further ado, Deez, you want to talk about last week, week two?
We can get into it whenever you want.
All right, we're gonna do that. Don't forget confidence picks, survivors, any kind of house cleaning stuff, any issues, send me message, blah blah blah.
One thing me and Seward were talking about, and I thought the rule was if you missed Thursday night, you lost your top high number.
We
We
that
both
was that
we
was the
both believe
thing.
that we've been dinged for that in the past. So I just want some clarification for me and Seward.
That was a thing once upon a time, and then the site somewhere along the way, last year, year before, the year before, kind of allowed you to do whatever. So I remember this came into an issue in like week 14, week 15, and basically if the site lets you kind of do it, then once you're locked in, you're locked in. But however, the site, I can't go back and manage that and kind of recheck everybody's weeks. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah, no, I
so
get it.
so if
Just know
this
me and Seward are playing this season under protest for that.
So if it lets you week if you miss a Thursday game and it lets you do your picks however you want to do it, picks however you want to do it. Maybe that's strategy. I don't know. Maybe just don't pick
A tough
50% of
Thursday
the
night
game.
game.
Just all of them. Have to just wait till Sunday and Monday night and use your points there. All right, week two, DZ. Let's circle back. God, am I on a good screen for this? I guess this is good enough. We're gonna start with my matchup here, DZ. Rupp Glory Hole starts out. Is he 2-0? God damn it. Did Rupp start out the year 2-0? I gotta look. All
No,
right,
he
Rupp.
lost the P.
Oh yeah, he lost to P week one, but he puts up 298 this week, beats the shit out of my team. What you got for Rupp? Some Joe Dirts. Pay Dirts and Joe
You want
Dirts. Pay
you want
Dirts.
Pater?
Yeah, give me
Pater?
the good.
Yeah, hey, this guy I've been thinking about all week because man, I made a huge mistake in the draft last year. Dude, Drake May played a great game, Nate. 32.1 points, three total touchdowns, and he's averaging nearly 260 passing yards per game. We haven't seen that like that since Tom Brady over there in New England.
I like it. God damn it, Rupp. All right, give me his Joe Dirt.
Hey, Joder, I went with Tyrone Tracy, a guy that's in his lineup. He did get 10.1, but only 5 carries in this one day. He went from 50 snaps to Scatabo's 8 in week one, down to 28 to Scatabo's 35 in week two. It might be a changing of the guard there in New York, and I think I tried to make a trade offer to Rupp with Scatabo, and he's not interested.
Hmm, definitely. I like Scatterbo. All right, let's move on to my team. Rupp 298. You got an 88.5 potential points of 337. He could have joined that 300 club, but not happening. Let's move to my team. Who is my? Give me my pay dirt. Someone good.
Oh, you're gonna like this one, Nate. Daniel fucking Jones right here, Nate. 27.4, almost averaging 30 points per game, 3 rushing touchdowns in the first 2 games alone, and he's number 3 overall in EDL. Crazy.
I didn't expect it, but we're definitely take. Dude, he got 3 rushing TDs so far. Fucking Jalen Hurts, eat your heart out. All right, who is my Joe Dirt?
Not good, Nate. This is the guy that we argued, like a mid first round pick for. I bet you would take that right now. TJ Hawkinson, Nate, 2.7 in this one. 27 yards through 2 games, 7 targets. It's getting ugly for that guy over there in Minnesota.
Dumpster fire. Yep. Fuck Hawkinson. Dude, fuck Daniel Jones for that matter. All right, good win, Rupp. Fucking monster. We'll see what happens week 3. We're gonna move on down the list. This is a little bit tighter of a matchup here. We got Plainview Crushers losing by less than 10. Looks like about 8 points. To Pete and the Wolf, who's starting out 2-0. Another good start to his year. Let's start with Pete's team and tell me who did well for him.
Hey, Jonathan Taylor's had a great start this season. We got Colts littered all over here, Nate. 26.5 in this one, 165 yards with 25 carries on the ground. But even more importantly, 2 catches with 50 yards through the air. One of them ended up in the end zone here. RB4 through the first 2 weeks.
Strong start for Mr. JT and give me his Joe Dirt.
Ooh, this is uglier than AJ Hawkinson right here. We got 7.7 points from AJ Brown, 5 catches, 27 yards. And he had 8 targets in this one after 1 target in week 1. Not a good start for AJ Brown in the first 2 games. And what's going to be funny here is we're going to segue right into Edwards' pay dirt, which I think was involved in a trade together. I'm not sure. I should have done my research on this, but Jared Goff, Edwards' pay dirt, 45.8 points in this one, Nate. He had 5 touchdowns. And if you look at players that were started, the 64th highest score of all time.
Yes, it doesn't show me the full trade, but Plainview Crushers was and Pete in a trade June 25th of this year. Goff was exchanged. All right, and who was this? Damn, 45 points. I was hating.
45.8.
I
Pretty
was
good
hating.
week.
I was hating on Jared Goff. Even 5 touchdowns. I didn't realize he kind of went that crazy. I knew he had a good game, but I didn't realize that crazy. Who was this Joe Dirt?
And then this is another trade for Edwards. He just made it this week. He gave up DeAndre Swift. He got Cortland Sutton. Then a rare dud by Cortland Sutton in this one. 1.6 points. He had 4 targets only. Caught 1 pass for 6 yards. You're probably not going to see this much from Sutton, but that was a rare dud right there for him.
You know what's crazy? Just looking at Cortland Sutton's history, not that it matters. He was acquired via free agency in 2018, and he spent his whole career on that one team until 2023, and he got traded to Robbie. Robbie held him until this last trade just a week ago. So Sutton's really spent his whole career on 2 different teams in the EDL. Neither here nor there. Just happened to notice it. All right, good win for Pete over Edwards, and it looks like looking at your efficiency rating, boys, both you guys could have been in the 300 club, but we're doing about a 80% on efficiency for Edwards and a 79 for Pete. Step it up. We need some better scores, except this week. I want that average low. Move on to our next one. We got the Money Squad getting a dub over Bird. Money Squad, he's been a little bit of a talk of the town, talk of the EDL, and how he's turned his team. His team looks better. I think we got, his team looks better than what normally we do. Last time we ever did a video, it's a different feel for the Money Squad. Give me his Pater.
Hey, another guy that was traded this offseason, Amon-Ra St. Brown, 41.6 points in this one, Nate, 9 catches, 115 yards, 3 touchdowns. Tied for the 30th best wide receiver performance in EDL history.
Damn. St. Brown. I like it. And who was his Joe Dirt?
You know, how do you not start this guy again this week because he had such a good first week? But Justin Fields completely fucked Zoe this week. 4.9, 311 passing, 27 yards through the air. After having 33.2 points the first week, 4.9 in this one.
Definitely a weird one. Good win for God. 76%. Our efficiencies are getting worse as I scroll. Bird with only 208. 208. Our first in a while non 300 chance scorer here. But Bird, who was his pay dirt?
Then we went with the guy who actually cooked up last night, James Cook, in this one, 32.7, 21 carries, 132 yards, 2 touchdowns in this one, Nate. The number one running back in all of EDL. And I tell you what, I was really not a believer in this guy. I thought he was just a product of the Josh Allen, LeBron, James system. But he's balling out this year. Good start to the season for James Cook.
Yeah, don't look at this highlighted because I wish I could cover it up, but I can't because you're looking at my screen. But yeah, James Cook, week 1, week 2, monster, and it looks like week 3, another monster, monster week. Give me his Joe Dirt.
Yeah, I went with Marion Hampton, number 2 pick in the EDL draft. 5.1 points in this one, Nate. 8 rush attempts after 15 in week 1. His snap count went from with Najee from 80% to 18%. That was 80% week 1 for Hampton to 18 for Najee. Week 2, it got a little bit tighter with a 62 to 34% backfield timeshare. So I don't know. It seems like Amarian's struggling a little bit. He's a ultra talented running back, so I'm sure. He'll get some of them snaps back, but not a good week 2 for him.
I have an Omarion share in another league where I draft him. I need him to be good, and he's not been, so that one definitely hurts. Omarion Hampton, feel the pain. Good win for the Money Squad, getting a dub. Is he 2-? No, he's 1-1. I'm sure. I'm gonna pull it up right here. Money
Yeah, he
Squad.
lost to me week 1.
Who are our 2-0s real quick? So you're 2-0, Pete's 2-0. That's it. We only got two 2-0 teams. Holy smokes. All right, the next one and our first 300-point score of the year, DZ, with a 304. That's a 91.2 efficiency rating. You lined it up. You got exactly, you played the guys you needed to play. How'd you do it? Who was your pay dirt? Who came up big for you?
Hey, Nate, lot of good scoring from our offense right here. Rome Dunze coming through for me. Malik Neighbors having a big game. My quarterbacks are always carrying, but I had to go with the flu game. I had to go with the flu game. We went with my linebacker, Dayon Henley, who just dragged the Snakes to 300 points in week 1. It was a race too. It was me, Seward, and Rupp trying to get to 300. Eventually, at the end of the day, I'm the only one that got there, and I couldn't be more happier. This guy had 7 solo tackles, Nate, and a combo mill. We had a sack and a pick from this guy, and he was sick going into the game. They didn't even know he was going to play. So I'm very excited. My defense was ferocious, just terrible outside of him and Myles Garrett.
So I want to make a note that the only other person. Well, anyways, so when I do stats for defense, and I was looking through like 7 tackles, the whole bonus points thing. For whatever reason, when you go to player stats and you look up just top defenders, individual defensive stat, you cannot sort by pass deflections. Basically, pass deflections have to be like click on a guy and see if they got any. No, like there's no way to find pass deflections. With that being said, this Henley guy, I told you that he got them both. He got 2 points for tackles for loss and 2 for 7. He also got 2 passes defended in this game. He got the trifecta of bonus
Ooh.
points, 2, 2, and 2, the most you can get from a defensive player. So, dude, 6 points from him. He was all over the field. The only way I would be able to find the trifecta is though I happened to click on one and saw it. Dude, he might be the first one of the year. I guess only that Sir Devent, whatever his name is, and Roquan would be the only one. But monster game from him. Spent a lot of time on that. But anyways, Joe Dirt.
Yeah, man, fuck this guy, man. Pete warned me. Frankie Luvo, man. Nate, we talk about this. If you get 100% of the fucking linebackers snaps, you're going to score.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this fucking guy did not get the memo on that, Nate. 5.3 Combined in the first 2 weeks, 1 point in this one. And I happened to catch a clip from him in one of the games. Had a guy dead to rights and just completely flopped to the left and like didn't even fucking touch the guy. This guy's awful.
Awful. All right, but a monster week from you. A lot of good stuff. You could have a lot of pay dirts. Give me Jerome's team, starting out 0-2, only 154 points this week, an efficiency rating of 66. That's not, I mean, it's barely passing, but it's definitely not, it's frowned upon, is what I'm trying to say.
It's definitely frowned upon.
Who is this pay dirt?
I had to really study hard for this pay dirt, but I came across Jawan Jennings. I really like this trade he made. I think he traded like a second round pick to Robbie for him. 5 catches, 89 yards, 19.9 points in this one, a 42-yard touchdown. That's about one of the few bright spots for Jerome in this one.
Give me his Joe Dirt.
Man, this one's tough, dude. Ashton Genty. I'm going with Ashton Genty in this one. And you know what? It's not even really Genty's fault. I feel like he looks like he's making people miss and stuff like that. Only 9.6 in this one, Nate. 30 carries on the season, only 81 yards. It's just a rough start for the number one pick in the EDL draft this last offseason.
I will say, Jerome, if you're only going to put up 100 and oh God! If you're only going to put up 154 points, you might as well do it on a week where someone puts up 300. Because to lose that one against a 200, that would hurt more. So probably not bad. Just put that one behind you. Move forward to week 3. And are we on our last game, or we got how many more? We got?
Two more games, right?
All right. Yep, we got our next one, which is another type victory, an 11-point victory. The fake. This one is the fucking game of the week. Honestly, the fake Robbie Lewis against the real Robbie Lewis. Like, come on.
We've been waiting for this, right? We've been waiting for this.
God.
Early in the season.
Yeah, and right now the fake Robbie Lewis is up 1-0 on the real Robbie Lewis. So, anyways, Casey's team with a great victory here. We got a 77 efficiency. That's all right. Give me his pay dirt. Oh, it's clearly, right.
We're going. Well, you said Casey, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
fake.
Yeah,
fake
this was
Robbie
pretty.
Lewis.
This was pretty easy. Jamar Chase, Nate, went fucking nuclear in this one. 14 for 165 and a touchdown, 16 targets, and played most or all of the second half with Jake Browning and missed some of the second quarter without Burrow. So that's a pretty monster game without having your star all-world quarterback in the game.
Side note, Jake Browning being the most bid on player by owners at once and one, and then the most collective money spent on blind bidding on one player ever in the EDL history, both money and amount of owners bid on in the correct week or same week. Give me his Joe Dirt case.
Yeah, this is just unfortunate, but I got to go with Joe Burrow. I mean, 9 points, and now he's out for 3 months. I hate to put him at Joe Dirt, but I mean that we have to talk about that, right? Like that's a huge piece to lose this early in the season.
Definitely tough blow. Still gets the win this week, and did pick up Geno, so maybe it won't be too
Yeah, what the
bad.
fuck are you doing, that? Jesus Christ.
And our next one, we got Robbie, the reload. It wasn't loaded. The safety was on this week. Wasn't nothing in there. Shooting blanks. What's he got for his pay dirt?
Hey, with an eye on 2027, Javonte Williams balled out for Robbie in 2025. 28.6 points, 18 carries, 97 yards, a touchdown. Nate, he caught 6 passes out of the backfield as well. Number 5 RB in EDL at the moment, and it makes that Saquon trade a little bit more easier to stomach for Robbie.
Yeah, good production out of Javonte so far, and his Joe Dirt.
I mean, I hope Jeremiah Smith is as good as advertised as this guy was advertised, but it was false advertisement so far. Named Marvin Harrison, 4.9 in this one, 2 catches, 27 yards, only 5 targets, only 11 targets all year. I don't fucking understand what Arizona is doing. Like, why would you draft this guy and not absolutely feature him every single week? I don't understand.
I agree. The fake Robbie Lewis getting the win over the real Robbie Lewis. Nice job, Casey. And we got our final game of the week. Seward, What'd you say? Wasting a surprise? What do you say?
He wasted the good surprise.
Yeah, the 289 victory over here for the Hurts, a 139.9. Who you got for Seward? Give me his pay dirt.
Yeah, I guess he is questionable for this weekend, but you got to go with Tucker Kraft. I mean, you get 29.4 out of your tight end, 6 catches, 124 yards, 1 touchdown. That was on Thursday Night Football way back last week. Touchdown in both games for Tucker Kraft. Number 1 tight end in all the land. So I mean, what a good little surprise for Seward to start the season with this guy's production.
And it's Joe Dirt.
Oh man. Okay, so a lot of talk going into this season how Brees Hall was going to take a little back seat, split some snaps with Braylon Allen. It just hasn't been the case, man. We had 1.5 points from Braylon in this one. He has 8 carries for 20 yards all season. The only thing that's really saved him, I think he did get in the end zone one week. 31% of the snaps in week 1, which you would say that's not startable, right? You can't start someone that's right. Well, it got worse in week 2. It's at 19% this past week. They were down heavy in that one, but still, he's just not. He's not seeing the playing time. And I'll be honest, Nate, I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but I never really drank the Braylon Allen Kool-Aid anyway.
And let's move on to Matt's squad. Does he have any pay dirts there?
Harder to find than Jerome's here for sure. I did find, just a player I like, Yame Brown, 17.8 in this one, 5 catches, 57 yards for a touchdown. And he actually dropped another ball that would have been a wide open touchdown in this game. But the bright side is with Hunter and Brian Thomas in town, he still has 50 yards receiving in both games, 11 targets through 2 weeks, which is tied for Marvin Harrison.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's better than Marvin Harrison. Give me his Joe Dirt.
Oh, he traded away. He sold too low, man. Geno Smith, 4 points in this one day, 180 yards, 3 picks.
Oh, fucking he rage sold. He rage sold.
Oh,
I get it. He get it. He said, get this bum off
this
my
is the
team.
quarterback you want, man. You're trying to be the worst team in the league. This is the guy you want in your lineup right here.
He rage sold Geno. I believe it. I've gotten mad at Geno before. He's watched him play and he said, get him off.
Yeah. 362 yards passing week 1, though, Nate. I cut that in half to 180 in the Monday night game against the Chargers. Not a good start at home for Geno Smith.
But a fantastic week in the EDL. Another good week too, DZ. I think that's all of them, right? Oh, we got a preview. So preview's got to be super fast because we don't have much going on, or we don't have much time left. Weekly results. Can I just go look at week 3 this way?
Yeah, you just tell me the game.
You got me versus the average.
We're not.
Yes, you got my squad against here for the Hurts. I'm picking me.
Yeah. Book it. No, Geno, you're good.
All right, there's that one. Center, we got Seward versus Rupp. Seward put up a monster week last week. Rupp put up a monster week last week.
Man.
I'll tell
Top
you
of my
what.
head, I'm going Rupp.
Braylon Allen is still in Seward's lineup. I'm going Rupp. All right, next game we got Gurley's 0-2. Gurley's looking for his first win against the fake Robbie Lewis. Fake Robbie Lewis got 16.4 out of Tua. Nothing from Bosa.
He'll have Geno now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's got to get Geno in there.
I'm going Jerome. Jerome's going to get off the snide here, but he's not going to beat the average.
I'm going to stick with Casey. Jerome's team, all his good players are hurt and suspended. All of that stuff for a lot of them. Definitely a lot of talent on his team.
Worthy's coming back, maybe.
All right, I'm gonna stick with Casey on this one. All right, we got Rob's reload going up against your team, DZ.
Oh my goodness.
Belt ass.
Dude, Robbie. This shit is gonna be imprinted on your fucking ass right here.
I'm gonna go with your team because I'll dig a Robbie loss now that you're not in my division. And then we got Pete's 2-0 team. Does he catch an L this week against the Money Squad, or does he keep rolling?
Ooh, what a good game here.
This is probably the best Pete Zoe matchup we've ever had, right?
Absolutely.
The most, dude. Every once in a while, the Jets put together a fucking good team, and they'll give the
I think
Patriots or the Bills a run for their money.
I think the key is Zoe's got to start the right quarterback.
That's
It's
tough.
important.
Very important. I'm gonna go Pete here, but I'm actually interested to see if Zoe can't pull up an upset for the ages.
What the fuck?
Last matchup we have dude Russell and Flo Bird. It's kind of crazy. Already have Thursday night game, but he's off to such a good start after Thursday night. I'm gonna stick with Bird here. Josh Allen, James Cook, Kincaid, Chubb. Edwards
Who's
is
he
in a
against?
hole. Edwards is in a hole. He hasn't had anyone play yet, but he's in a hole to
Yeah,
start.
yeah. Edwards is in trouble. What the fuck, man?
It's time to wake up, DZ. Or maybe that's the time, the reason that I think we've got everything, right? We covered
Yeah, we're
everything.
good.
Hey,
We're good.
DZ, the realest show ever. Glad to be back. This was pretty fun. I had a good time.
Hey, we need some snakes in the chat. I want to know who's watching. I want to know who's watching.
Yep, we gotta know. We gotta make sure we have some viewers to keep this going.
Yeah.
Good shit, DZ.
Okay.
Till we meet again, EDL, the greatest ever, greatest site, dynasty ever.
Let's
Oh, there's a
do it.
long one.